Good Wednesday morning, folks. I'm News 18 meteorologist Cam Hotman with today's edition of your weather vlog. Plenty to get to today, but first let's talk about what's happened already this morning, what's happening right now. We had some scattered showers, a few thunderstorms roll through the viewing area earlier this morning. No reports of hail or anything like that, though we did see some gusty winds, some heavy downpours. That has since moved off to the east, and as of now, just after 10:30, temperatures have already topped the 70-degree mark. We're at 73 degrees here at the station. Very muggy out there, to say the least, as well. And the reason it's so muggy, that dew point up to 67 degrees already. So that's the highest dew point we've seen thus far this season. So we're going to continue to see very muggy, very moist conditions here at the surface, and that's going to aid in that convective energy, that main factor in the thunderstorm development that we're going to be talking about later in the day today and overnight. So as of now, still very warm, very muggy. As far as precipitation goes, a couple isolated showers, one in Newton County, one moving into Warren County. Nothing really substantial as far as rain goes. The largest shower we're dealing with right now is mainly in central White County. So not a whole lot of precipitation as of now. That will change as the afternoon gets underway. We're going to continue to see more scattered showers, eventually more thunderstorms move into the viewing area as the afternoon progresses, all thanks to this low pressure system that's now located just to our west. We are seeing plenty of rotation in the atmosphere, folks. This low pressure system is going to continue to drag further towards the east, now located mainly over western Illinois. This is going to continue to drag eastward, mainly over the northern and northwestern portion of the viewing area as we get into the overnight hours, and that's what's going to be driving that chance for some severe weather. Now, we've been talking about the slight risk of severe weather really over the last few days, talking about the entire viewing area being under that slight risk, and that is still the case today. The entire viewing area remains under a slight risk of severe weather that begins likely later this evening after 10 to 11 p.m. lasting through early tomorrow morning. A good timetable for these storms will likely be between 10 to 4 a.m. In the morning. But we're not the only ones that are going to be dealing with this slight risk of severe weather. This is a pretty large area could be affected by these storms. Parts of New Jersey, Maryland, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, obviously Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, and the list goes on and on from there. These storms are going to be moving eastward, and even tomorrow we're looking at a slight risk east of us. We're going to be fine once we get past tomorrow morning. The eastern United States could be looking at another day of severe weather for tomorrow. But let's get back to today. What can we expect throughout the afternoon? Well, as we get into the afternoon, really what we're looking at is more scattered rain. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are expected really throughout the afternoon hours. As this low pressure system really begins to near our viewing area, we're going to see more of these scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. Some of those thunderstorms obviously could be a little bit stronger, plenty of convective energy. Once again, mentioning that. With those stronger thunderstorms, maybe some pea-sized hail, some gusty winds, but nothing compared to what we're looking at for overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. The main line of storms will actually develop ahead of a cold front associated with that low that I mentioned. That line of storms will be packing a punch, folks. The main threats from it will be mainly strong straight line winds. Wind gusts overnight tonight could be as high as 60 miles per hour, maybe even more. Hail, certainly a possibility. Golf ball sized hail, a diameter of about an inch, and we're not counting out the isolated chance for a tornado or two, though. If that does happen, very slim chance, I'll mind you, of a tornado occurring during the overnight hours. If that does occur, it's likely going to be near the warm front in our far northern counties. But other than that, let's start talking about those winds. Why are we going to be seeing these storms? Why are they going to be getting so strong? Well, I mentioned the convective activity here at the surface. Temperatures this afternoon are expected to hit the upper 70s once again, 78 degrees, your high temperature for Lafayette. That dew point, very high, so you have those three factors right there, and then on top of it all, you have the upper level jet that's actually going to be pretty strong over our viewing area, especially overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. That's going to be pulling more moisture up into the upper atmosphere. That's going to be creating those strong winds off of the top of these storms, along with that chance of hail. The higher those storms get, the higher the cloud tops, the better chance you have for some larger hail. So that's the main situation, the dynamic situation we're going to be looking at over the next 24 hours, those severe storms that are going to be rolling through. Now, mentioned overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. That'll be our best chances for these storms. The good news is, by about 4 to 5 a.m., it looks like most of these bad storms will be off to our east. The stronger storms will be off to the east of our viewing area, still dealing with some sustained rainfall from that low, pretty slow-moving low pressure system. In fact, it won't really be kicking to the northeast of us until the afternoon tomorrow. So more sustained and lingering rainfall expected as we get into tomorrow afternoon even. But the good news is that by Thursday afternoon into the evening hours, things will be drying out. We set up for a few nice days on Friday and Saturday, just much cooler as a result of the passing cold front. Temperatures will be once again warming up to 78 degrees later this afternoon, dipping only to 61 overnight tonight. Still expecting plenty of humidity here at the surface, a lot of convective activity. That's what's going to be driving that severe weather overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. We only hit 63 tomorrow. That's likely to occur during the late morning, early afternoon hours. Temperatures then dip down to 37 Thursday night into Friday morning. We only warm up to around 48 on Friday. So very, very cool conditions considering the temperatures we've seen in the last few days. We had 79 yesterday afternoon. Now, we begin the bounce back on Saturday. 54 your high temperature, partly cloudy skies that day. Sunday, we're looking at another chance of some rainfall. What we're actually tracking is another low pressure system, this time bringing in a chance for a warm front moving across the viewing area on Sunday. Scattered rain showers that day, some slightly warmer temperatures. In fact, that night we only cool down to around 51 degrees. So we hit 63 on Sunday. Monday we're back into the 70s, but we're also tracking another cold front. This time it stalls through the viewing area, so as of now we're not really expecting anything severe, but still scattered showers and thunderstorms expected both Monday, even into the beginning of your Tuesday. Temperatures both of those days sitting right around 72 to 73 degrees. Certainly a nice warm-up after the cooler weekend ahead. That's pretty much all I wanted to hit on today, folks. Mainly that severe weather, something we will continue to keep our eyes on and monitor it over the coming hours, and certainly Chad will have more updates as the day progresses as well. But if you have any questions about this forecast, feel free to email Chad, Jesse, and I at weatherteam18@WLFI.com. My personal email address, cameron.hotman@WLFI.com. And you can always follow us on Twitter at weatherteam18. Until tomorrow, folks, I'm News 18 meteorologist Cam Hotman, signing off.